What is Wilmots Warehouse? The game looks a little strange from the trailer. It looks like it might be a puzzler of some type. What's the gimmick? That's what we'll take a look at in this review. So here are my qualifications to review this game. I played it for 9 hours. I didn't beat the game. This is more like a discovery rather than a review, which is kind of what we do on the channel. So if you like that, definitely like, consider subscribing, and check out a written review below if you want to know more about the game. Here's the gimmick. You're working in a warehouse. You're not given any rules, so you have to make your own. All you know is that you have a truck delivering items to your warehouse. You'll have some time to organize it, then a wave of folks are going to come and request items. That's it. If it seems simple enough, that's because it is. The thing is, you'll have to organize the items for easy retrieval, and the only description of the product is a cute little icon that's on the product. So you'll have to make sense of them to organize them. There's some weird icons, but that's part of the game. You have to make sense of what those icons mean. Other than that, you'll learn the ins and outs of the job as time progresses, and you'll build your own routines and shortcuts to just get the job done. You're also rewarded on a speedy and efficient job. Needless to say, you're an Amazon worker with some freedom, but not without a higher power gingerly letting you know that you're overwatching. So how does the game work? It works in waves basically. Every round you'll have about 3 waves, and one wave consists of a few customers coming and asking you for items. I actually don't know if they're customers or if they're actually workers of the warehouse themselves. Regardless, you have to give them these items. And in between each personal delivery to these people, a few things happen. You'll get a brand new delivery. You will unlock about 5 items. I'm going off of memory here. Brand new items that will be added to your inventory that are possible for the delivery truck to actually deliver to you. And then you'll get about 3 minutes in order to organize those things before more people come and ask you for more items. After 3 rounds of this, I call it a period, you'll have unlimited amounts of time to organize your inventory to your liking. You'll also be given stars based on how quickly you're able to deliver the items to the people who are asking for those items. At which point, when you have enough stars, a menu will pop up and you can actually buy upgrades. These upgrades are continuous and it's one continuous game, so I think you could think of it kind of like a roguelike-ish experience, but you don't die or anything, so you just keep playing. I should mention as well that besides stars, you are rewarded with some other things, such as posters on the walls. Yes, I know it sounds strange, but it's actually a really cute reward, and I really look forward to the next poster. Like, one of the very first few posters that you get is don't lift with the knees. I'm sorry, lift with the knees, don't lift with the back. So you get cute little things like that. I don't necessarily want to reveal all the power-ups to you because that's kind of the experience of this game as well. There's a little bit of wonder as what's going to come next, like where else could this go? And it goes places. And on the actual power-up screen, things are blocked off, so they're revealed as you play and as you gain experience. I will reveal one power-up that you can unlock early on in the game, just so that you could get a little idea of what it's like, but there's a dash button that you could actually unlock, so you could dash around a little bit quickly, and that just helps you increase your speed and efficiency in delivering items. Another one of these power-ups or special abilities is to remove these blocks that are on the actual field. I call it the field, but it's actually a warehouse. And in the beginning, these blocks were really good at helping you organize where certain types of items were, but as you increase your inventory, you will need that extra space. And at first I was like, nah, I really don't, I want the blocks here, it helps me organize myself. But after a while, you get to understand that, yeah, you need those blocks to go on. Which brings me into the other aspect of this game, creativity. Everyone is going to play this game differently. I've seen videos of people playing it quite differently than how you'll see on my video, and I really don't think you should be looking at multiple videos of this. I don't even think you should really be looking at my video too much of this, because it's going to give you ideas of what you really have to develop for yourself when you play this game. You'll run into problems of organization. You can't really see the items from afar because they're like blanked out. Only when you come close to it, it kind of reveals itself. So you have to really know where your products are. And how are you going to do that? Well, that's up to you. The strategy that I chose was to put like items together. Like I put all of the nautical items together and all of the items that look like nature together. But what I see in those icons are going to be different from what you see, and that's where the difference comes in, and the creativity. There are also some icons that are just out of this world, like this one that looks like a cow udder, and I'm not even sure if that's exactly what it is or if it's like just a blown up glove or something, but I put it next to the cheese because that just makes sense to me. There's another one that looks like the pointy part of a foldable envelope, so I put in there the stationery products. I mean, you're gonna see things differently than I do. And that's actually a really nice part of this game. You're gonna run into problems with identifying products. You might even change what you think a product is. And if you're playing this game for quite some time and you have an idea what this certain product is, but you really need to change it because it just doesn't work with your workflow, that's part of what this game is doing to you. So I guess we could say that this game is about creating a workflow for organizing items that you have to access frequently. And there are some items that are not delivered at the same frequency as others or requested at the same frequency. So how are you going to accommodate for that? That's a problem that you'll need to solve. Sometimes you'll get a huge load of items and it's not being really requested that often, but you know that one person's going to come in and ask for a bunch of them. So where are you going to store those items while you need to reach other items? That's the thing. I guess another upgrade that you'll see in my videos is how you move or hold your products. And that's an upgrade of and in itself. So yeah, there's lots of variety in this. And this is what the meat of the game is about. And honestly, it's a ton of fun. I'm sure you're going to run into problems with your workflow and you'll want to redo many things, but at the same time you'll feel like you want to stick with the workflow you have because you put in so much time into creating it. And hey, if you're smart like me, then you wouldn't have to do that all that much. Some of the things that I really liked in this game are the art style. It's very pretty to look at, it's pleasing to the eye, and the audio too. It's really nice to work to that music. It kind of reminds me of the Wii music a little bit, like the Wii menu or the Wii shopping menu. Those things are just pleasing to hear while you're shopping. And you could tell that they wanted to put that little smirk on your player's face to represent like the Amazon player, the Amazon symbol. I don't know, that's just me thinking out loud. So since I didn't beat the game, I do have a few wonderings though. Like for example, there's one power-up that it's very helpful, but it could also be a hindrance. And I did see that they allow you to upgrade it so that it could be less of a hindrance and more powerful. Are there others like that? There are 500 items to unlock. What happens after you unlock all the items? Is this game beatable? Is there a reason to keep playing after you unlock all of the items? Do you get like a bigger warehouse or something? I don't know. But that's also a part of the game. There's a wonder element, like what happens? Where is this going? And I think it does a really good job of making it seem easy and simple, because it kind of is, but you don't know where it's going. Overall, I really recommend this game. It's an experience to be had. I've never played anything like it, and this is why I love indie games, because you get these experiences that bigger companies would never take the risk of doing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you discovered a really cool game, and if you think that there's something out there that I should look at, let me know in the comments. Bye.